Welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. So today is our daily reading. I did already lay out the cards. I'll be honest with you, I just got a new camera. And first off, let me know if you can hear me okay. The mic is in the camera. I did do a test. I felt like I could hear myself good. I tested it, uploaded something for me to check out. I actually listened to it on my YouTube on my phone. So I felt like I could hear it okay, but you let me know. And then let's see. So I already laid out the cards. Again, new camera. I started and there's this auto focus thing that when you move your hand, it automatically focuses in on that. I think it's pretty cool. But I found that as I was recording, I used my hands so much that the camera's constantly moving and I don't want to get anyone motion sickness. If I can like do that, I think it'd be really cool, like for teaching or showing, and it may be really good too for doing readings. I just have to learn how to control my hand movements because as soon as you do, I'm very like hand movy. So if I control my hand movements, I could probably get it to work. So I already have the cards laid out. I can't remember the title of this deck. I didn't have a box. It was in a bag. This deck, it's a popular deck. You can get it on YouTube, but it's one of the first decks I started reading with. Can't remember the name. So I already laid out the cards. So what I have here, I'll just kind of, it's still auto focusing. Okay. Bear with me here. Um, I have the 10 of Wands in current situation, 7 of Swords, present influence, future influences, Page of Swords. And what we don't see is the wheel, what to look for, 2 of Wands, unexpected, King of Wands, 3 of Wands, and the challenge, 6 of Wands, and the strength. And then it leads to 4 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Judgment. Hangman is at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like this is something that you're contemplating here. And, with the Hangman being here, and I do think with the 10 of Wands, this current situation is you being on overload. Now, this overload could be anything. So any life area, but it's definitely feeling really burdened and feeling things are pretty heavy and deciding how to handle that. Oh, it is still moving. I thought I took it off, guys, but okay. Um, oh, it doesn't use the hand gestures. I know what it's doing. Anyway, I'm going to leave it alone. The 7 of Swords is in your present influence. And I do want to clarify the 7 of Swords. I feel like it's directly related to the 10 of Wands. It's directly related to why you are feeling overwhelmed. The Hangman is what you're doing to fix that. And so let's clarify. I'm going to use the Somnia for clarifying. Let's clarify our 7 of Swords, please. Tell me about the 7 of Swords. Says. I'm not sure how I feel about the camera. We'll see. 7 of Swords, please. Tell me more. 2 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Wow. Okay. I really feel like it is you taking something back because what I feel like here is, this sadness, you are making a choice to, not a choice. Well, yeah, you're choosing to make this sadness end. And I feel like it's up to you, right? You have to put down a sword here. So do you want to sit here and be sad or do you want that to end? And I feel like that 7 of Swords is saying that you need to take that back. Now, it could also, generally it could be that you feel like someone's not being honest or fair or, yeah, they're hiding something. And, but I feel like it's more about if you're in like a sad position here, or if something is making you sad, you're coming to the realization that that's just way too much of a burden and you need that to be done. But I think the Two of Swords is how to do that. Like, how do I end this? And that's what I feel like it is. I do feel like it definitely could be someone not being completely forthcoming. And it could be too, like, let's be real, it could be you not being honest with yourself as well. We have the Page of Swords in the future influence. Let me clarify this. You know, the page, to me, this Page of Swords can be clarity. It can be a message that gives you clarity. It can also be, really focusing on mastering a skill. And when I say that, like, almost over focused. Tell me more about this Page of Swords. Hierophant, King of Wands, Death. I feel like, well, I do feel like there may be, okay, this King of Wands, that's this unexpected energy too. So this could be somebody. And I feel like, realistically, um, I feel like what you believe in, your beliefs about a certain person have changed. And that's the epiphany that you're having. So whatever, and I feel like it's about a person because I feel like it's about this King of Wands. And I feel like you're saying, okay, you know what? This has changed. And that's what you're learning here with this Page of Swords. Your beliefs on this king are transforming, are changing. And we'll find out more about that king when we clarify the unexpected, but I feel like really that's what this is saying. So you have the wheel and what we don't see. And I mean, I feel like that's pretty, straight up. The wheel is about, time moving forward. Things are moving forward. I'm not going to clarify it because I feel like it's just a matter of, something in the background. Now, this could be the other person or another situation, but I just feel like it's just really about things are moving in the way they're supposed to, and you don't see that because how do you know, like, that's really what's happening? The Two of Wands is in your what to look for. I think this is continuing to work on things, continuing to make sure that you're mapping out the correct way with what you want to do, where you want to go. So I'm really getting that feeling overall. Tell me more about this Two of Wands, please. Tell me about this Two of Wands and what to look for. Is there anything specific here? Death, Five of Wands, Ten of Swords. We got Death and the Ten of Swords. So I feel like is there the conflict. So the Five of Wands is right in between these. Making that plan. So in this card, if you look, I don't know if you could see it, there's an animal right in the middle. So if he goes and takes that straight route, he has to navigate around the goat or whatever it is. I don't know what kind of animal. Or does he go around it? Is that quicker and easier? Or, does it make more sense to go straight through? So the Two of Wands is definitely him navigating where to go. Oh, it's a deer. So with that, the Death card is about transformation, creating something, becoming something. Something has to die, but something is created. The Ten of Swords is about something's just done. It's over. Now, it does leave room for something new, but it's not a transformation. It leaves room in your life for something new when something goes. And the Five of Wands with that is the conflict of is what you're mapping out. Do I transform or do I end? So it's almost, you're almost asking yourself, do I change or do I just say, no, I'm not going to change. This is done. So I feel like that's what the Two of Wands is. And it makes a lot of sense. Now you have the King of Wands. So this is kind of a big issue. If you're going through that much trouble of deciding, whether you should change or whether the situation should change or whether you should just end it, that's a big deal. The King of Wands is in the unexpected. Now, the King of Wands can be a person. It doesn't have to be a male, but it's definitely someone who is very passionate. Now, it also could be someone you have passion for. or, or a situation you are passionate about. But let's clarify it to see what, because it's unexpected too. Um, and what does that mean? Is this someone that comes in unexpectedly? What is this really about? Tell me about the King of Wands here. Emperor, Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. This is about, there's something here. Now, this Emperor could be somebody, and I feel like it is. The Knight of Pentacles is something that you've been moving to. This is about your dreams, but your wishes, your desires, but it's been moving really slowly. And this is, I feel like this is that coming in, because you have had to be super patient, or someone's been really slow, but they suddenly show themselves. Now they come in as the King of Wands, and I believe they come in as the King of Wands because it's like slow, slow, slow. Here I am. And that's the King of Wands. He's never slow. Here I am. So it could be someone that's kind of been very patient, and then all of a sudden is not so patient, and like is kind of right in your face. And that's what I'm getting the feeling. And it has something to do though that is important to you with the Nine of Cups. So it could be work, it could be love, it could be anything. Three of Wands is in your challenge. Now I do find this interesting. So when I look at 3, 6s, and 9s in the minors, though, in the suits, those are mini completions, and usually the 3, 6s, and 9s are pretty good cards, or they do have a slight completion. Now, your challenge is, again, you've been working on this, and it's been hard with the 10 of Wands. And one of the reasons too why it's hard, and part of the challenge is you're not seeing the ships come in. You're not seeing anything progress. And so you're just like, this is hard. However, the strength here is the 6 of Wands. And I feel like what that's saying is, I feel like, well, I feel like someone absolutely could be recognizing you, but I feel like too, it's you recognizing maybe what you really want. Again, going back to that 2 of Wands with the 10 of Swords versus the Death. How is this supposed to happen? How does this work? And I feel like the 6 of Wands is you recognizing that in general alone, understanding that you can either choose to end it or choose to change, and it's up to you on how you want to do that. And I feel like that's what you're recognizing here. I do feel like it's a really good card and a positive card, but the challenge is always going to be, but you're not seeing anything. Now, I feel like if you're choosing to change, then you might not see anything right away. Things take a while to progress. So where does this all lead? We've got the 4 of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and then the Judgment. The 4 of Swords is a break. Now, I do feel like you'll need that break because there's still something happening here, but I feel like this though is you overcoming that. And I feel like with the Page of Pentacles is, I got to see if it's a message or a discovery. I mean, it could be a discovery from a message, but let's look at that one. And then the Judgment is a renewal. So I'm going to clarify the Page of Pentacles and then the Judgment card here. So tell me about this Page of Pentacles. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles, please. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles. 3 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, definitely. Okay, so this is good because this means I feel like the Page of Pentacles is you seeing what's happening here. Now, I feel like there's going to be some focus, and that focus is going to come from a Knight of Swords. So there's going to be an energy that comes in that, though what's cool here is the discovery is that you will be able to see the outcome of the work you've been doing anyway with this feeling burden and all of that. Because you need to see the answers. I feel like that's really important. You really need to see those answers. And the 2 of Pentacles, I feel like someone's attention is going to turn to you, and that's what brings in the Knight of Swords. and that I feel like is going to happen. And then the Judgment is your card after that. Now that's about renewal. It can be rebirth. It can be someone coming back from the past, but it's usually about, it could be like reigniting a situation that either feels familiar like the past, or it is like a past situation kind of coming back around, and feeling. But keep in mind with the Judgment, it's just not just coming back around. I feel like the Judgment is pretty much saying that it is also, it's also a change, you know, like it'll be different. Yeah, it'll be reunited or rebirth, but it, again, it's a rebirth. So a lot of times when we go through something a second time or third time or fourth time, it's going to be different. And how is it going to be different? But let's find out about this Judgment. What is this Judgment, please? Yeah, Judgment. Hermit, Ace of Cups. Yeah, there could be well, so the Judgment is saying, yep, Judgment. Yeah, and I think the Hermit is the break. If there was a break with somebody or something, that break is coming to an end and there is a new beginning coming here. But I feel like that Hermit is the break, so that is what has allowed you to grow as well, which I feel like is really important. There's been a lot of growth here with whoever's listening regularly, I feel like. So I really do feel like that's really good. I did not pull a piece of advice. Can I have a piece of advice here? The Eight of Cups. Um, I like these cards a lot. Um, you know, I'm not getting the feeling like of walking away from something as much as I am like scoping. I'm getting like he's got his back turns from the Cubs, but I don't feel like he's moving. That's the first thing I noticed. It's like he's just turning his back on the Cubs. So I think this is saying like I don't think it's not saying don't turn your back on something, but I'm saying it's take a closer look before you walk away. Like understand exactly what you might be walking away from. Take a closer look at it. You know, don't just turn your back and go. Take that closer look. That's what I get. I know sometimes I think, oh my gosh, where did that come from? But you know, that's what happens when you read tarot. Where did that come from? So there you have it. I'll do the yes or no question. So if you have a question that you want a yes or no answer to, I will pull 3 cards. And so you can have 3 questions, or you can choose the card that you want to be your answer. I'm going to use the Shadow Tarot of the Shadow Realm. I just kind of like these cards. They're fun. I really do like these cards. I gotta use the other card, but they were really green. I forget what they were. Oh, the one I can't pronounce. So before I do this, you can always pause the video, but before I do this, real quick, I am still looking for doing free readings. I have not had any responses, so it's not like I'm getting overwhelmed. If you want a free reading, it'll be a small reading, like a 3-card reading, or there and about. I'm not going to give a limit on cards, but the idea is that I can post it on YouTube. So the way it'll work is you give me a question. I won't use your name or anything like that, anything personal at all. I'll read it in a very generic way, and then I will post it unlisted so no one can see it, send you the link. You can tell me whether it's okay, because I just don't want to step on any toes. So I'm not going to post it to everyone if you find that you don't want to share it. But the idea is for me to get kind of different content. I also want to use it for learning. And I also want people to get readings like I do. That's what I want. And so if you have a specific question that we can, you know, do a reading, just email me. My emails in every video is in the description in every video. Just be sure to put free reading in the description. If I do not, I'm trying to check spam regularly as well, just in case it goes into spam. Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to, whoa. So anyway, there you have it. So let's Let's do this. Yes or no question. I'm going to pull 3 cards. I will call them question 1, 2, or 3. Again, you can have 3 questions, or you can choose your answer. And if you don't want to choose, just take the first one. It's the best way to do it. Okay. Let's do this. I'm going to put them face down. Question 1, please. Question 2, please. Question 3. Okay. If you want to take a moment, go ahead. I'm going to get started though, but you can always pause. Okay. First card, first question is 2 of Cups. It's a yes. So the answer is a yes, for sure. If this is a relationship question, it's definitely a positive. It's a positive no matter what, actually. Partnership. If it is anything where you need direction, I would say put yourself around people that are really important to you. But most importantly, it's a yes. Go for it. Do it. Make yourself happy. Go. This question 2 is the Devil. I would say no. That's an answer. No. Now I'm not a fan. I like the Devil card, but when we're doing yes or no, it would be a no. However, if you're looking at the whys, maybe look at, are you too attached to the situation right now to make that decision, or are you too attached to move forward or away from it? So take a look at the question that you asked as well, because maybe it needs some work before the answer can be a yes. And then the third one is the 2 of Wands, and I would say that is a yes. To me, the 2 of Wands is a very positive card. It means that you're doing what you need to do. You've grabbed a hold of an opportunity and now you're mapping it through. So that's why it's a positive card to me. Now, in general, yes. If you need any advice along with this question, it's really understanding the direction you want to go in. Maybe before you make that decision is to, make sure that you understand where you want this to lead. So there you have it. There's your yes or no's, and I hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Have a beautiful day.